Denise, Rebecca, if you two were advising Donald Trump, if you were in his circle, would you tell him to show up? Or would you tell him to sit back and watch the show?
I don't think he'd listen either way, for the record. But I also can't imagine, I just can't imagine Donald Trump deigning to show up on a stage with a bunch of people he doesn't have any respect for. It also really wouldn't help him. I've noticed that when Donald Trump comes out, he comes out an eye for a head, not an eye for an eye. And that doesn't necessarily play well to anyone except for his hardcore base. Also, I think the threat of Christie using him as a punching bag could just be downside for him.
Well, it's so interesting that you use the word respect, because I would say when you debate, you're actually respecting your audience too. So you respect the voters, you debate. He ran, he was president for 4 years. He's got some good things that he can talk about, his accomplishments. But I agree that I don't think that he would listen. And because he is so far ahead, he might have more to lose than to gain.
Yeah, but don't forget, Donald Trump's a great counterpuncher too. So I'm not so sure he's concerned about Chris Christie. But let me just say this. I'm not watching the debate if Donald Trump doesn't show up. I will find some other form of entertainment as a Democrat.
Have you missed him that much, Scott?
Bad for Fox ratings, but I guess the question is, yes, Chris Christie, but who on that stage would even critique him? And how would they go at him? We have seen an entire primary of catering to him, and he seems to be thinking, well, I'm looking for my vice presidential candidate.
Right.
And that's kind of what it feels like. These people are not throwing any punches.
There's 60 or 70% of GOP that doesn't support Donald Trump, and yet those other potential candidates or nominees just won't go for those 60 or 70. They just don't act like
60 or 70% too. I mean, he's would support him in a general election and continue to want to see him run. But hold those thoughts for a second.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.